Dear manager, since it's not acceptable for me to sleep in the office, shouldn't it be fair for me not to accept to take my work home? Hi there everyone. I'm making this video to address some bosses or managers I dealt with in the past 20 plus years. I faced many patronizing situations in my experience in the corporate world, and I thought that it should be my turn to be a little patronizing myself. My Arabic word for this video is qima, which means value. And in the corporate world, I didn't get much of that. What I'm trying to say is that most of the times, I didn't feel that my company gave me any value or qima. I have decided to make this in the form of a letter to my manager and give them a piece of my mind. So let's begin. Dear manager, you tell me that I have an attitude problem simply because I refuse to be treated as less of a human being than you. You see, it's your job to tell me what to do, and it's my job to, well, do my job. But just because my opinion doesn't agree with yours, that doesn't mean I have an attitude problem. And I want to remind you, you asked me for my opinion when you hired me and asked me to take responsibility and initiative. And remember when you said that I was an expert in my field? That's why I have an opinion. It came from my expertise. Next, dear manager. You always tell me that you want people who are self-motivated. I want to share with you a little something I learned in business school about motivation. This was in a subject called organizational behavior. You can always look it up. Employees are motivated by 4 different things: money, career growth, appreciation, and interest in the job. Money, which is obvious, is needed to sustain a decent life, to pay for things like my rent and bills, transportation, and put food on the table. So if I don't get enough of that, I won't be motivated. Career growth is when I know that if I work hard and long enough, I have a chance to grow with more responsibilities, a better title, and that little thing I mentioned before called money. This will make me feel that I have more qima. Appreciation means 2 simple words: thank you. You know, for a job well done and that stuff. Or you know what? Forget about it. Just keep it real and tell me that you don't like this job, and you know that I don't like this job, but we all have to do it anyway. You know what I'm saying, dear manager? And finally, dear manager, something to do with motivation is job interest. You know that I'm an extrovert, so don't stick me with doing paperwork that you nor anyone else wants to do, just because my English grammar is better than yours. Give the right task to the right person. That's called leadership. Okay, dear manager, while you're still thinking about that diagram I just explained, I'll slip you an easy one: lateness. You know how you give us a hard time for being 5 to 10 minutes late? I'm gonna give you a hard time about you asking me to stay late. You see, I have this thing called the family that I really love and miss, and I would like to see them before they go to bed. Oh, and I also love and miss myself, and I would like to spend time with that person as well. And that self-value is called qimat al-dhat. The following one is a little deep. It's about the word family. You put a smile on my face on my first day of work when you said, "Welcome to the family." I was like, wow, these people are awesome. Growing up, I fought with my family members all the time, as they did with me. I guess this is the culture everywhere. But whenever I got in trouble, I knew they had my back, as I did theirs. But when I got in trouble at work, you remember, when I was falsely accused by that customer or staff, or when my honor or integrity were questioned, did you have my back, dear manager? Or do I say family member? Or did you try to get me fired? Were you as loyal as a family member? I don't think so. So next time you tell someone, welcome to the family, please mean it. Okay, dear manager, you probably disapprove of what I'm doing here, but I think I'm on a roll, so I'll continue. Me and my fellow employees have been out on so many team building events. We played a lot of fun games, and we learned how to overcome so many obstacles in different situations. We learned how to communicate better, how to help each other, and how to win as a team. We did great outside of the office. However, when we came back to the office, nothing changed. Everyone came back to work in the same silos that they were used to and accustomed to. My question here is, does any sports team go out on team building events outside of their gym? Or do they learn how to work together as a team in the field while they are training for the next match? I'll let that sink in for a while. We need to learn how to work as a team in the office, doing office work. Not while carrying an egg on a spoon in our mouth. And not while beating on drums. Are you feeling me, dear manager? I can go on and on about this, but I don't want this video to drag. So to conclude this, I want to emphasize the word qima again. Let us employees feel valued, so that we employees can treat you with the value you so strongly believe you deserve. Also, there are 3 phrases I insist my children use all the time. They are, please, thank you, and sorry. Try using them while meaning it, and I promise you, everyone will feel much better at work. Thank you for sticking around to the end of this video. Please like, subscribe, and share, and help support this channel through the Patreon link in the description below. The qima isn't that much.